Daniel, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Daniel, when did you decide, and why did you decide that the Grim Reaper tour needed to start?
Actually, I decided it last week after I've been doing a lot of efforts to try to get our beaches, safe and for the public. And I sued the governor, and he's refusing to take appropriate action. And now they're opening beaches. I've been fighting to keep our beaches open for the public for years, and so I understand the real desire and interest in coming to the beaches, but I think right now it's a premature and it's a kind of a knee-jerk reaction to a situation rather than trying to address the real issue of people's not getting paid while they're not working, unemployment, not getting loans, not getting government assistance. And so the government and the governor is leaving this to the locals rather than doing the right thing and opening up the beaches and just getting the virus to spread all over the place.
So, Daniel, you have a pretty famous history here along South Walton in this area, defending public use of the beaches. How's that going?
I'm still on that. I mean, I still believe firmly in that these beaches are for the public to use. We were just at a beach where they tried to kick us off. They called the police on me.
Oh, really? Yeah, what happened this morning? What beach?
My last stop over at Sunrise Beach.
The law enforcement came?
The law enforcement came. They took my driver's license. Well, they didn't actually. They asked for my driver's license, and then I gave it to them, and they ran my information through the system, and I gave my real name, not Grim Reaper, but yeah. So they called the cops on me because they said I was on their private beach, which is a joke, So I'm still dealing with that. That ain't going away. Trust me. So
are you in court now on that? That's customary use. Is that right?
Customary use is in court right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's a hot button topic from Perdido Key all the way over here.
These beaches are for all of humanity. I was just at a beach doing nothing wrong, and these guys called the cops and said I was on their private beach, and I said, well, where is the boundary? They didn't know. It's greed. And so that is, I want to get everybody back to these beaches safely and securely. But I think we've got 60,000 plus deaths in America. We've got a million people, known cases. Walton County, we had 3 new cases the other day. We've only tested less than 1% in Walton County. So this is a deadly virus, and I want to get back to normal quick as possible, but I want to do it in a safe, methodical way. And this knee-jerk reaction of well, people aren't working, we need to get them back to work. Well, rather than getting them money to work, they're opening the beaches and causing a worse problem. So I firmly, there's nobody that's fought harder for public beaches than me. And this is for the public safety. This is about public safety. I have kids here. My parents are here. I'm a second generation Floridian. Florida is in my blood. And this governor has blood on his hands for what he's doing. He's going to kill people for what he's doing, and he needs to be held responsible.
Have you talked to the governor?
I've sued the governor, yes.
Well, that ought to be a face-to-face confrontation, at least between the attorneys. But you're in court now on that matter?
Yes, we sued the governor.
Which court are you in?
Leon. Well, now we're on appeal. We sued him in Leon County Circuit Court to get the beaches temporarily closed and to issue a stay-at-home order. So he issued a stay-at-home order, which he just rescinded, and now we're on appeal because the local court said that it didn't have jurisdiction to override him. So Ron DeSantis he's not a real Floridian. He's just somebody that's come in here. Trump put him in place, and he's just trying to run the numbers. So he doesn't understand what I do about Florida and what people in Florida are like. And these beaches are beautiful. He supports privatization of the beaches. This bill, there was a bill introduced this year to try to repeal
is that a 631?
Yes, and he was no help whatsoever. So Ron DeSantis, he's a hack. I mean,
Daniel, we've gotten a lot of public input on social media in the last 2 days, even today on the beach down here, on the issue of the governor has not opened short-term rentals, but he's opened hotels. Do you follow that, or do you?
I try to follow the governor because our lives depend on it, because he's derelict in his duties. With a short-term rental, it depends on what time of the day it is. He changes his mind so much. But right now, the short-term rentals, I believe, are banned through Monday. That's my understanding. That's my understanding.
We're with the Grim Reaper, Attorney Dan Uhlfelder here from South Walton, Florida. This afternoon, the first day the beaches have been opened, and the attorney here is on a tour of the beaches locally. We watched him this morning. We just watched him here to send a message his message that it's unsafe to be on these beautiful beaches in the time of COVID.
And I'm not saying it's unsafe to be on the beach. I mean, if you can practice social distancing, my concern is the draw that it brings people here to our restaurants and to our facilities. And so people who are infected or coming from highly infected areas are coming to this area. If people could come to the beach and socially distance, so it's not that I don't want people on the beach is the draw for the virus. So